In Howard Phillips' Lovecraft story, The Dunwich Horror, a dark tale unfolds in the picturesque yet occult-infused town of Dunwich. Surrounded by gloomy valleys and overgrown with abandoned vegetation, Dunwich exudes an atmosphere of mystery and unease. The narrow paths leading through the town are permeated with mysterious phenomena that instill fear and anxiety in the hearts of its residents. The Whately house, old and gloomy, saturated with unusual symbols, becomes the epicenter of evil that begins to spread throughout Dunwich. Lavinia Whately, a simple-minded albino woman, gives birth to a child there and names him Wilbur, whose father is an unknown entity. Old Whately, Wilbur's eccentric grandfather, takes over the boy's upbringing, whose rapid growth and repulsive appearance cause concern among the local residents. Wilbur Whately, growing quickly and full of bizarre interests, becomes a subject of worry for Dunwich's inhabitants. His eccentric occult practices lead to the appearance of mysterious phenomena and sounds, which only intensify the feeling of unease in the town. Wilbur's fascination with the occult was a legacy of family traditions. Through books and ancient texts inherited from his grandfather, Wilbur deepened his knowledge of mysterious practices and occult rituals, which contributed to the escalation of terrible events in Dunwich. As the story develops, Dunwich becomes a place of unimaginable horror. Mysterious events and Wilbur's occult practices lead to deaths and misfortunes that plague the town's residents. Dark forests, terrifying empty, foggy fields, and muddy paths provide the perfect backdrop for the escalation of frightening events that send chills down the spines of even the bravest. When Professor Armitage and his companions set out for Dunwich to unravel the mystery and stop the devastation, the town becomes an arena for the battle between light and darkness, between science and the occult. In the climactic moment of the story, Wilbur makes a final attempt to summon a powerful and ancient entity. The threat becomes real, but Professor Armitage's intervention interrupts the ritual at the last moment, preventing the full summoning of this terrible being. Wilbur is killed, and his secrets remain unresolved. The eccentric occult practices contribute to tragedy and doom for Dunwich. The creature, resulting from Wilbur's occult practices, is stopped. However, despite this, the town of Dunwich remains in ruins, and its inhabitants live in constant fear and despair. Although there is no longer a direct threat from the creature, secrets and dark forces still circulate around Dunwich, leaving the reader with a feeling of unease and uncertainty. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. More book summaries are coming soon. Subscribe and stay tuned.